so maybe okay. But this just goes to show you, I'm not fully prepped down here.
6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
I mean, I could do some more things, like I say. I need to have something to be able to hunker down under. I need to get batteries in that. I could have better lighting here too. But this is not bad. I need to get Bones for patches. She's not having much fun. You can't even see her up there. I'll show you what she's doing. See, there she is. She's just hunkered down up there. So, I don't know why she's up there, but that's what she's got doing. She doesn't like it down here.
And damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. This storm was located 11 miles
south. Tornado ever heard of, but like I say, my friend did text me saying her windows were broken by hail, and she lives about 35 miles west of me. So, she texted me that about 5:30. So it should be getting to me right about now. So if it's going to come, it's coming now. I'm hunkered down though.
The tornado warning for North Central expire at 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time or 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. The tornado is diminished. Therefore, the tornado warning has expired.
Okay.
However, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for the area. However, tennis ball size hail is still possible with this thunderstorm. Repeating, the tornado warning has been allowed to expire for the following counties.
Let me go take a peek. Like I say, because I still hear the wind, but I always hear the wind around here. What the fuck was that? Okay. Peeking out. House is still here. Actually looks worse than when I went in. The weather does. I leave my cellar door open. I left these towels out to dry. They're not going to dry. So it's not raining anymore. I see the clouds moving around. I'm going to go check out my radar on NOAA. Obviously I didn't lose power. I didn't lose my internet. This is not that bad. But you never know. Like I say, my friend said her windows got broken. Some of these things develop quickly. If you get a tornado warning, that means there's one in the area. It is coming. Take shelter. That's what I did. I did what they told me to do. I did what experts say you should do. People are driving around. They may not know, though. Don't think that's anything. But I still hear thunder. Still hear thunder. I'm going to look at my radar on the computer. So I'm not going to let you focus on this, but basically, that was the radar as of 5:33. Now 5:57. At least a minute that's still coming. So the tornado warning is gone. Severe thunderstorm is still going. Okay, well I think I'm alright. Until I start hearing crazy hail, I'm going to call it a day. Anyway, Eton takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Good product, about 20-something bucks. Get yourself one. Okay, I just got another siren in my neighborhood right now. Just went off. So I didn't see it on the weather or the news. These things form quickly. So another siren. I never actually heard one in my little town, so that must mean it's serious. So I pretty much just had enough time to take my pants off, and I had to put my pants, my slacks, and my tie off for the day. So now I just turned on my meal to cook it. Getting ready to upload the video I made on the first tornado warning. But I guess it ain't over. So well, I was starting to take this out my bug out bag. So now I'm just going to throw it all back in there. As much of it as I can. something to do, I guess, when I'm down there. This shit is not together. I'll just put all this shit. I was trying to reorganize my bug out bag because I didn't like the way it fell out during the first warning. But here we go. So, I'm just putting all the shit I had in my bug out bag back in a plastic bag. All this shit's going to come back into the shelter. But I need my flashlight. I don't have that. I don't know why they would just issue that tornado warning right after the other one. But, you know, tornado warning, sometimes the first notice you get of it is when you first see it. Because, and one thing I did not get was my cell phone. So I'm going to get that. Again. So, I got some stuff here. Give me just a moment. I'm going to go grab my cell phone because I put it back in the charger and see if I can get some radio updates on what this warning is about. I'll be back with you in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. I'll edit that just a little shorter. So, you see the time on the video elapsed. It's been about 3 minutes since the siren went off. So I think I made pretty good time getting down here. So I had to put on my pants. I was in the middle of undressing for the day. And I'm glad I got that light yesterday. That was a good deal. Now, yeah, this is on electricity. And the other one is on battery power. So, even though I have a shit ton of batteries down here, I think for right now... Oh, you hear that again? There it goes again. I may lose power, so I'm going to take my battery power off because I may need that later when the power goes out. I don't want my bat to run down my batteries too much. So the next thing I'd like to do is to get my flashlight out, and this is going pretty good. By that I mean these tornado warnings are one after another. This one seems real. Like I say, I've never had one. I've never heard that siren in this little town. The big town, they do the siren a lot. The little town, they don't run their siren very much. I should probably be getting information from my radio, so I'll go ahead. Again, survived getting beat up. I'm going to crank this fucker back up. I may put batteries in it. This is maybe longer than I thought. Cranking it up.
Central Kansas until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing ping-pong ball-size hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. This storm was located 6 miles north. Locations impacted include...
They wouldn't sound the siren for just hail.
Get caught outside, seek a sturdy shelter, and stay away from windows until the storm has passed. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties.
Okay, so sirens are going. Like I said, I was on my way home from work, and the first one I was still dressed up for work. Now I'm only half dressed. I got my dress shirt on, but I took my tie off at least, and I managed to get my cargo pants and my tactical boots on before I felt like I had to get in the shelter. So I'm going to take my pack here. Let's see. Put all this shit back in it.
National Weather Service tornado warning for southeastern from Central Daylight Time. At 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated very strong rotation associated with a possible tornado 10 miles southeast. The storm was moving
Yeah, it says that my warning's canceled, but, you know, I'm listening to the siren outside, though.
A tornado warning remains in effect for northeastern PM Central Daylight Time.
One nice thing about being in the middle of this hailstorm
Central Daylight Time.
is I was wondering how watertight, I got this tarp down, but wondering how watertight my shelter was. It's doing pretty well, you know, I don't see much water. There's some water, you know, from before. I had a little flooding in my house that caused I ran my sink over. But I can see now, you know, it's pretty fine over there. But looking right here, I can see I got a problem right here. Try to get my light off of it. You can see that's coming out somewhere right there. Actually, I can see it coming, draining right through there, right through my drain vent. Looks like coming in through my AC maybe. They put some of this lazy ass gunk on it. I don't even know what that is. It feels like styrofoam. That's what they got on there. I've been running this beam in high mode. I don't know why I'm doing that. Not a good idea. Need to put it in low mode. Yeah, that's fine. Low mode's fine for what I'm going through right now. I only want it on high mode if I'm busting in my house with a weapon to see if who's out there, you know. I usually keep it on high mode. Because this light usually is by my bed, next to my weapon. So since those sirens are still going off and I'm hungry, I am going to use my grill. I'm going to turn this off for a second because I'm losing batteries on this too. I do have a USB charger on this. I could use my Eton to charge it up, but I don't think I actually have the charger with me. It's another flaw in my plan. I need to have a USB charger with my Eton. I don't have that. I need a cord that's USB to USB so I can charge stuff like my camera and my cell phone if I want to with the crank. So I need to get one of those. Anyway, turn it off for a second and I'll be back to it. Just to show, this is Western Kansas now. And, well, shit. This guy took it off the map I wanted to show you. So, we ran out of stuff to say too. There we go. So, you can see here's a map of Kansas, and we have different warnings all around. So, I think without revealing my location, you could say I'm not in one of those warnings right now, but I was. Could be again. So, I'll keep tuned here. Things have kind of calmed down. I did learn a couple things about my shelter, though. That's nice. Of course, you know, these emergencies will have you think about these things. But you can see all the water out there in my yard. So we got a pretty good amount of water. Soak my plants out front. What I learned was, first off, I needed to have something to occupy patches. Secondly, you know, my cellar is an unfinished floor. There's a tarp over it, but it was starting to get wet and soggy, and I was starting to slip and slide all over the place. So what I need to do is I need to either get a contractor to finish it and make it storm-proof, you know, or alternatively, at least in the interim, I probably need to go to Home Depot, get a bunch of cinder blocks, and be able to lay them across the floor, and maybe put up a raised plywood flooring of some kind for a while, so that I'm not at the mercy of sloshing around on that tarp. So, like I say, I learned a little bit about my shelter. It's good. I think if the tornado had hit, I'd have been okay, but not perfect, and it can be improved. So, if I had a lot of money, I'd already made myself a real hardened bunker, but I don't have that kind of money. Anyway, this is Western Kansas Prepper, and the puppy, who I had to clean off her paws quite a bit. She's still wet from the bath, but we will see you next time. Hopefully, and everybody stay safe from this storm. Bye.